Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Pratiwi. I'm accounting core. In here, I will present the result of the file work report PT ISTAKA Karya, which was approved by Miss Eti and as the chief examiner and Miss Dwi as the expert examiner. In this presentation, I will explain about file for practice report PT ISTAKA Karya. Next, background, appointment, progress in the field of construction, soft skill improvement of student of UNJ, the recruitment for a bachelor degree in UNJ student. The main PKL. 1. Preparing student of the world of work. 2. Get information and find construction that are used for complement report on the job training. 3. Apply knowledge that has been learned in lecture and add insight outside of lecture. The purpose of fieldwork practice. 1. Become guardians who are ready to work. 2. Get learning about accounting process directly in the world of work. 3. Training the independent discipline and responsibility of the student directly with the world of work. As follows file work practice. Praktikan, Jakarta State University Economy Fakultas, and PT ISTAKA Karya Persero. And history PT ISTAKA Karya Persero. PT ISTAKA Karya was original name ICCI, involved in the field of construction, is consortium of 19 Indonesia Construction Company. Financial structure, organisasi struktur, finance division, finance manager, accounting manager, tax manager. General activity. The accompanying article association which have an underground versus change. A. Reclaim Belitung Beach Manado, Batam Plaza Building and Housing Project, Road Division Project for the development of the Surabaya Steam Power Plant, Building Construction in Jakarta, Flyover Construction in Jakarta, Bridge Construction. Field of work. 1. Check construction service account receivable. Check retention of construction service receivable. Check accounting receivable. Examine the project, the implementation of construction service. Check the down payment to the subcontractor. Check the job down payment. Check purchase debt that has not been factored. Check subcontractor debt. The 1. Check accounting receivable construction. A. In the ledger section, there are accounting charges as a construction service account receivable, construction service retention receivable, January type of accounting receivable, project in the implementation of construction service, advance to subcontractor, advance for work, and for main purchase loan, subcontractor debit. B. The construction service account receivable section. There are figure on transaction made by PT ISTAKA Karya with other construction company where the figure the construction service account receivable data are explained in the general ledger from January to July 2019. Recheck the construction service account receivable account whether in the account an error occurred or not. If an error occurred, then recheck until the balance of the construction service account is correct. D. The output, the activity ledger data with construction service account receivable that does not occur so that data is submitted to the hand of Finance PT Istaka Karya, then in the form of document that have been print and soft copy. Next, check construction service retention receivable. A. In the ledger section, there are accounting sums, construction service, accounting receivable, construction service retention receivable for one type of accounting receivable, project in the implementation of construction service, advance to subcontractor, advance for work, and informing purchase loans subcontractor debit. B. In the construction service retention receivable section, there is number on the transaction made PT Istaka Karya with other section company, where figure in the construction service retention receivable data are played in January to July. Likely check to the construction service retention receivable account whether or not there is or in the account. If an error occurs, the examiner it until the construction service retention receivable account balance is correct. And the output of this activity is ledger data with construction service retention account receivable account that does not occur error, so that the data is submitted to the Chief Financial Officer of PT Istaka Karya. 3. Check fine receivable. In the ledger section, the account such as construction service receivable, construction service retention receivable, forwards from of accounting receivable, project in the implementation of construction service, advance to subcontractor, advance for work, unpaid factoring purchase, and subcontractor debit. The receivable section, there are number transaction conducted by PT Istaka Karya with other construction company, where the figures in such receivable data are applied in the general ledger in January to July. We check in the accounting receivable. Ms. Cole knows whether is the accounting an error occurs or not. If an error occurs, then recheck again until the balance of the first receivable account are correct. The output of the activity is ledger data with account receivable that are not error-proof, so that the data is submitted to the Chief Financial Officer of PT Istaka Karya. 4. Examine the project, the implementation of construction service. The input of the examination is the form of Excel data contain ledger data in January to July. The process carried out by PRAKTEK in carried out the work examining project in the implementation of construction service as follows. A. The ledger section, there are account, sums, construction service, account receivable, construction service retention receivable, for one type of accounting receivable, project and the implementation of construction service, advance to subcontractor, advance for work, improvement purchase debit, subcontractor debit. B. In the project section, the implementation of construction service, the are figured on transaction made by PT Istaka Karya with other construction company, with the figure in the project data implementation construction service are applied in the general ledger from January to July. The output of the activity ledger data with a project account, the construction service that does not occur error, so that the data submit to the Chief Financial Officer of PT Istaka Karya. 5. Check advance subcontractor. A. In the ledger section, the account receivable for the account service, construction service, retention receivable, first type of accounting receivable, project the implementation of construction service, advance to subcontractor, advance for work, outstanding debt for purchase, subcontractor payable. And in the advance to the subcontractor debt are figured on the transaction made by PT Istaka Karya with other construction company, where the figure in the advance data the subcontractor applied in January to July 2019 ledger. The check of the down payment construction subcontractor whether is an error accounting or not. If error occurred, the recheck until the construction service receivable account balance is correct. The output is the activity ledger data with advance. The subcontractor that does not accrue the data is submitted to the Chief Financial Officer of PT Istaka Karya. 6. Check advance for job. And 7. Check purchase payable not facility. 8. Check subcontractor debit. And the last, in calculation, my job at PT Istaka Karya is to acquire the ledger from January to July 2019 with the accounting that I have mentioned before. Thank you.